Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I am looking like I don't know what because I have no makeup on. I'm about to hit in the shower and get ready because we are leaving in less than 2 hours to the airport. The airport from us is like a 2.5, 3 hour drive. So we're not close to the airport. So we got to make sure that we got everything, that we're not forgetting anything because there's no way to come back. And then we have to be there 3 hours before the flight because it's international. We're going to Mexico. Then when we get to the airport in Mexico, we have a 2 hour drive into my husband's town. So it's going to be a lot of traveling. We're leaving tonight, late tonight, and we're getting there early tomorrow. So it's crazy. So we've been at this for over 2 weeks. I have watched tons and tons of video, probably every video out there on how to pack. I've always prided myself on being organized, detailed, together, knowing exactly what I want, what I need, trying to save as much space as I can. So I always knew I had that in me, doing the best I can. But I wanted to watch more videos because I wanted to get ideas. And I learned a lot, but there are some things that didn't work for me. The one thing that I did learn was the cubes. I ordered some cubes from Amazon. In fact, I ordered two. I think they were $9.98 a pack of 6. I would not order those again because they were weak. They were better than the ones I found at Dollar Tree, but hey, if you can't afford it, Dollar Tree is better than nothing. They're pretty big, and as long as you go really slow, they work. But sometimes the zippers are off. You know how it splits and it doesn't go forward or backward. I had that problem, and I had that problem with the Amazon ones, except they were really, really cute. Let me see if I could show you one. This is one of the cubes from Amazon. So I was able to put a lot of stuff in here. And then this is another one. If you guys can see it. Right there, that's one of the bigger cubes. I was able to fit like maybe 10 to 12 shirts and pants in one. So it really does save you space. It really does make things much more neater and organized. So I definitely recommend cubes, but definitely get a good brand. It's worth to pay the money. I think Eagle Peak or something to that effect is probably the best out there. So next time I'll be prepared when I do my next traveling. But these that I got from Amazon, two of the zippers came out weak, like they split, but they still, somehow I was able to take it back and kind of put it back. One didn't work, so I really didn't, one came out really bad. So, but for the most part, most of them work for now, but now I know that it's worth to pay more money and get a good quality, and you don't have the zipper problems or the tearing problems. So for now, it works for me. It's just a lesson learned to know which brands are out there and which are worth the money. And so I'll definitely be getting different ones next one. I have to take 2 luggages. And what I found in a lot of those videos, they didn't talk a lot about the weight. They talked a lot about what TSA required, how you can take medications, how you couldn't take more than 3 ounces in liquids, how it had to be in a clear bag. So I did learn that because we always try never to do liquids or medications on a carry-on. We would always do in the suitcase so we didn't have to worry about going through those emotions. But now I know that I can take them carry on and what's the limit. And I always knew it was no more than 3 ounces, but I now know what's the limit and about the clear bag and all that good stuff. So I learned that. I learned about the cubes, which I definitely recommend the cubes, but search Amazon, eBay, Eagle Peak, or I don't know. I'll link the name or put the name down when I figure it out below. Definitely the cubes. The cubes is a must. They work perfectly. For my son, I was able to put 11 shirts in one cube, which wasn't a huge size. I was able to put, for my husband, like 5 pair of jeans in one. But I also found that another thing that worked even better than those cubes for me, because I don't have the great quality of cubes, was the 5-gallon Ziploc bags. Now, I got them from Dollar Tree and they worked amazing. But if you get a good quality kind, like Hefty, I kind of think they were Hefty. They weren't like a cheap brand, but there's even better, tougher ones out there. Get a 5-gallon size plastic Ziploc bags. Those were just as good as cubes, and they're clear so you can see through. You don't have to kind of look through the cube because a lot of them come with netting or you can't see at all. So that would even be better. So my tip and my recommendation, 5-gallon. Remember this, plastic Ziploc bags. Get the best brand you can. It's not that much money. It's way cheaper than cubes. They work. You just got to put your clothes in. You can fit so much in. Like I said, I was able to fit 10 to 12 shirts, 5 to 6 pants in just one. So, and I did a lot of my packing with those. I'm going to have to take pictures and show you when I get to Mexico and I unpack, because everything is so packed so tightly and so neatly that I cannot even start taking things out now to show you, because I'm going to be late to the airport. But yeah, so that is my tip and my first recommendation. 5-gallon plastic Ziploc bags. Get the best brand you can. Put as much as you can, and it fits a ton. Just press on, get as much air as you can out, zip it up. I mean, it leaves so much space and it works so perfect. A lot of people did a lot of carry-on, like they could just get away with carry-on because they were afraid of lost luggage, didn't want to be bothered. They wanted to hurry up and go. So people they squeeze a ton of stuff very neatly, very nicely. And I learned a lot from that, but it doesn't work for me because I'm going internationally. A lot of those people went internationally, but none of them spoke about the weight. None of them spoke about the weight. Jay just really spoke about how to organize it more precisely, more tighter, more neater, and how you could put outfits together, mix and match them, and how you could get away with, the basic essentials, and how you could get less makeup. I like to take most of my makeup, which I have a humongous collection of makeup. So of course I can't take it all. I have humongous collection. Of course, that's what I do YouTube for. But I take a lot of makeup. I want options. I'm a girl that wants options. So if that's considered overpacking, I'll be happy to take that title. But at the same time, I did learn a lot, and I was already an organized person. And I did learn a lot as far as, like I said, the cubes, the 5-gallon storage bags, Ziploc bags, and the things that are recommended. So nobody that I watched tons of videos for 2 weeks, talked about the weight requirements. To go to Mexico, and 2 airlines do a little bit different. With Volaris, you get 1 free checked-in baggage, and then the other you have to pay, I think it's $100. With Aeromexico, you have to pay for each check-in bag, $25 for the first, $55 for the second. And so with me and my family, because we take gifts for the family, we take a lot of gifts for the family. One of us has to take an extra. So I'm paying $75, $25 for my first luggage, $55 for my second. So it would have just been impossible to do a carry-on only. It would have been impossible to do 1 luggage, because for me, I like to have everything that I know I use. I love options. I like to have extras. I like to have choices. So other people might consider overpacking. I considered, hey, the more the merrier. And I considered I can't come back and pick up the stuff. And sure, you could buy stuff over there, but a lot of times they don't have exactly the brands that I have. And the money that I take, I want to use to spend to buy some nice things to bring back, not to cover for what I couldn't bring. So that's my idea. I'm packed organized. I saved a lot of space, like I said, with the storage bag and the cubes. And so I did learn a lot, especially about requirements, all that stuff, which I kind of had a basic idea. So it was worth watching those videos. But like I said, it doesn't work for me and my family just doing a carry-on. My carry-on is this one right here, which is my gym bag. I just recently got it like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and I only wear it for, so it's in perfect brand new condition pretty much, because I only used it for the gym and I take care of my stuff really, really good. I had bought a suitcase carry-on to match that pink one over there, but I noticed that the carry-on itself weighed a lot of pounds. So even though I had a little stuff in there, I was over the 3 pounds, because carry-on for the airlines I'm going on is 22 max. For check-in luggage, it's 50 pounds max. So that's the stress that I get when I travel, is I have to make sure, because just taking a carry-on doesn't work for us. And like I said, bringing gifts to the family. Normally I could do it in 1 suitcase, but this time I had to do it in 2. And I don't mind paying the price, because I love seeing the smiles on the family. I love to give. I have that kind of a heart, and we don't see them that often. We've been able to see them twice in this 1 year, but now it's going to be like 2 or 3 years, probably at least minimum, separated before we see them. So I like to bring everyone that I have a great relationship over there. I like to bring them stuff. Everyone that I feel that we have mutual respect. We have a deep, special connection. We have a really dear relationship. I like to bring them, say, hey, this is for you because I love you. I think about you and I wanted you to have a memory of me. So, okay, so I'm taking, and then what I'm going to do, because that's just paying one way, the 25 and the 55, that's one way. Coming back, I have to pay that same if I bring the same amount of luggage. But this luggage right here, this brown one, it's really old. It's still in good condition, but it's really old. But since we bought newer suitcases, I'm going to go ahead and leave that in Mexico since half of what my luggage is about gifts. Leave that to them in case they need it. So I can just pay for the one checked in luggage, which will be 25 and my free carry-on. Plus you get a personal item like a purse or camera bag, which will be my side bag. And that can't be over 6.5 ounces. So for our airlines that we fly, your first checked in, oh, I must bit my tongue. Your first check-in luggage is 25. So that's my pink one over there, my personal pink one right here, which I love, pink, my favorite color. The second one is this brown one right here, which I'll pay 55 for. My carry-on, which is that one right there, it'll be free, and my side bag purse will be free. So my husband and my son, they're each taking a backpack like that for carry-on. That's my son's, that's my husband's. My daughter's taking that purple one over there. The Steve Madden is her side bag, and see, she's using some of the cubes that I got too. So it saved her a lot of space, kept her organized, so she was happy with it. This is going to be her purse, and her wallet's right there to the side. Those are her slippers. Right now, the last things I'm putting is the last minute chargers, because we're leaving stuff to charge as much as possible. So we're leaving the chargers to the last, but I'm starting to put my son's chargers in his plastic bag, and then there's still 2 things that he needs to charge. So that'll be the last I'll put in. And then, of course, I got my pillow for the airport. This is my son's bag. This will be a checked in. And this is my husband's suitcase, which will be a checked in. We bought a luggage wear, another thing that I recommend, that's a tip from me to you, is a luggage wear. I didn't think it would really work. It works perfectly, because what I do every year when I travel is I go to UPS. They're kind enough to allow me to use their weight scale because it's similar or just like the airport one. And so then I can get an accurate weight measure. And so we know how much, if we're over the limit, if we're under the limit, how much more space we have that we can use. There was only one. My husband was 1.5 pounds over. So we're going to leave it like that, and we'll fix it over there in the airport if they really give us a hard time about it. Everybody else is under. Thank God. So weighing it at UPS confirmed what the luggage weigher did. So that shows me that it works perfectly. I'm going to take it with me to the airport, the luggage weigher, just in case there's a debate. So yeah, so I got to get off. So this one, I mixed it because I didn't want one suitcase to be all gifts. And if that suitcase got lost, all the gifts would be lost. So I put half gifts in this one, half gift in my bag. Half of my stuff in this one, half in my other bag. So half and half. So this is my makeup case that I got from Amazon. I love it. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Oh my God, I gotta go because we are flying. I'm trying to go faster. So it's like that. So I got my brushes here. Let's know if you can see, those are my brushes. And then these are all my palettes, sponges, more palettes, just all kinds of stuff. These I'm taking to my sister-in-law. I got my shampoos, conditioner, more palettes, hairsprays, my Vaseline, have to have Vaseline, some more gifts, more shampoo and conditioner, more hairsprays, purses for me, purses that I'm giving away, a lot of clothes and more makeup down there, all kinds of stuff. In here, in mine, it's most of my clothes, some gifts, socks, some extras, some purses, more toiletries, stuff like that. So yeah, and I'm going to do another video once I'm in Mexico as I'm unpacking to really show you in detail how I packed and what those 5-gallon storage Ziploc bags look like versus my cubes. I'm going to show you how I packed as I'm unpacking. I'm going to try to do a video so I can get more into details. I just have to hurry up and go and get ready. But yeah, cubes are a must, but get a good quality brand. It's worth the money. 5-gallon bags, Ziploc storage. You can buy it at any Walmart store, anywhere. Get the best brand, so you just make sure that it works. The ones I got at Dollar Tree were perfect. Yeah, make sure your airlines, you check in what's your weight limit for checked in bags, what's your weight limit for carry on bags, if you can bring a personal item. Make sure about that stuff. Just don't check in as far as the liquids. We all know it can't be more than 3 ounces, 100 milliliters. So, and it has to be in a clear bag where they can see it and they don't have to rummage through. So that's what I learned. And then some of it's the advice that I'm giving you. Oh, my husband is calling and I can't answer because it'll stop the video. So, yeah, we're leaving at 4 to get on the road. Make sure you carry on your jackets, have your stuff that you're going to use to go ready, what you're going to use to the airport ready. Do what you feel comfortable. Dress in whatever way you can. I'm doing like a capri stretchy pants with a comfortable black shirt and some black sandals. It's raining, but that's what I had prepared for. So, and my kids are doing the same. But I know this video didn't show you every little detail like I had planned to do. I really wanted to do a very detailed video where I was packing as I went. It didn't work out that way. So I hope this little bit of information and what I shared with you helps you. And I'll do a part 2 to this where I'm unpacking and kind of show you in detail a little bit more. So please wish you safe travels. I love traveling. We have another special trip this year. I just pray that God has mercy on us, that he blesses us, keep his protected hands on us as we travel on the road, as we're traveling in the airplane, that we get there alive, healthy, and safe, that our vacation is amazing and that we're safe while we're there, and that we get back home the same way. So bless you all who are traveling. Please stay safe and do what you do that makes you happy and comfortable and what's right for you. Every family, every individual is different. It's some people want choices and options, and that's me. And you're very organized at the same time, so you can live the best of both worlds. So I gotta go. Thank you, and I'll see you in Mexico.